An I-team discovery tonight that has to do with your tax dollars. More and more vehicles are being stolen here in Texas, and the I-team found out millions of dollars meant to fight those crimes have been withheld. We're talking about your tax money diverted from the police. So it begs the question, where is that money going? And when we need answers, we often turn to the I-team. Ginger Allen here tonight. You guys have spent months digging into this, and it's a fair question. Where is the money going?
So we've been looking at this since the beginning of the year, analyzing some of the car theft data, and we learned a vehicle is stolen in Texas every 5.9 seconds, according to DMV records. That's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've ridden along with several of the auto theft task forces in different counties. We've listened to their struggles with resources and manpower, and we've dug into their funding. And that's why the I-team is now asking the state, where is all the money going that you pay every year to fight this crime?
Where's my truck at?
They actually broke the glass, crawled in.
And next thing you know, they told me, like, dude, someone took your car. I'm like, no way, I don't believe you.
Walk here, look out, and my car's gone.
Every hour of every day, thieves are driving off with cars and trucks. The I-team pulled cases from across DFW and found more than 10,000 reports so far this year.
In my career in auto theft, I've never seen it higher than it is now.
Detective Walter Clifton would know. He's spent 14 years with the North Texas Auto Theft Task Force.
They're getting more brazen. I mean, they're stealing them in broad daylight now.
Auto theft has always been an issue.
Dallas Major James Lewis says the current spike can be traced back to the pandemic, when supply chain issues drove up prices of new and used cars and their parts.
It's harder to get the parts that you need. Well, when that occurs, the parts actually become more valuable. And when those parts become more valuable, the risk involved in stealing those vehicles becomes, to some individuals, more worth the chance.
The parts often end up at salvage yards. The I-team was there as task force members searched one Dallas County business, checking every VIN on the property. Among the piles, more than a dozen stolen engines, doors, and bumpers. And look closely at what the investigators see, tucked in the very back.
It's going to be a red 2006 Chevy 2500.
A red pickup that had been stolen days earlier. This one was taken back to its owner, a waitress in Garland, who told us she'd been riding the bus to get to work.
So with all of these issues, the auto theft reports in the state of Texas have hit an all-time high. But after months of digging into this, the I-team has learned the staffing for those auto theft task forces has hit an all-time low.
And a lot of this is manpower. We don't have, the manpower. When I started on the task force 14 plus years ago, we had, 10 or 12 guys full time. Now we have 3.
The problem? Not enough money. Here's how it works. There are 24 auto theft task forces across Texas that operate under the Motor Vehicle Crime Prevention Authority. We all help pay for the authority through a fee on our auto insurance premiums. $4 from every policy is sent to Austin. But the I-team analyzed 10 years of records and found that as vehicle thefts increased, and as the state raked in hundreds of millions of your dollars to help fight this crime, the authority was not getting what it was promised for at least a decade. How is that possible? Archives from the Capitol show over the years, lawmakers listened to pleas from investigators.
We've lost about 60 investigators in this program in recent years due to funding cuts. We're just seeking appropriate funding to provide the citizens of Texas the service they deserve, they need, and pay for through their insurance policies. Our budgets have been frozen for 7 years, thus putting us in a severe bind.
But every time, members still chose to take the money allocated for the authority and leave it in the General Revenue Fund, where those dollars could be used to help balance the budget.
The reality is that we had frankly shunned our responsibilities.
Dallas Senator Royce West has served on the Senate Finance Committee for more than a decade.
And all of the car thefts that are happening, we need to make certain that we have a specialized force that's well funded.
We reached out to several committee members, but he is the only lawmaker who agreed to sit down and talk with us about this issue.
But if we designate the funds for a particular purpose, they should go for that purpose and no other purpose.
Should the public be outraged?
The public should be very concerned to know exactly how the money was spent if it didn't go for this particular purpose. That'll be something that we'll look into and be able to get you an answer on. LaWanda, we need to check that out. we can get you an answer on that.
Senator West's office later followed up with us in an email stating the legislature has the ability to use funding for purposes other than the reasons they were collected to certify the budget. In other words, that means the state can allocate funds for a purpose and make you pay for it, but the budget committee has the right to take that money and move it somewhere else. However, West's office says that was not necessary this year. Good news. The task forces will finally be fully funded for the first time in more than a decade.
It's hard to wrap your mind around that, right? The way the system has been. But so give us an idea of the numbers. Take us all inside. How much of a difference is this really going to make for them?
So last year, the authority's budget was $14 million. Next year, it will be just over $24 million.
So a difference over $10 million bucks. So great news when you think about it for the investigative side, right? A big bump.
Absolutely.
In the money. But what about 2 years from now? Because the way money works, you know, when we talk about something like this, you got to go back to the legislature and ask again.
And that's exactly what needs to happen. Just because the authority is fully funded right now does not mean it will be the next time. Investigators will go back to Austin in 2 years. In 2025, they will listen to those investigators again as they make their case all over again. And one other thing, Doug, this is very interesting. That fee we all pay is going up. So this year it was $4. Lawmakers agreed to make it $5 next year. Part of that reason is to help these task forces fight a whole different issue, catalytic converter thefts.
That is something that catches everybody's attention. Everybody knows somebody who's had it done.
Yes,
right?
yes. And you may remember I had my own car stolen.
I do recall that.
So I feel like this is happening to so many people.
Something needs to be done. You're on it. We appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, Ginger.
You bet.
The CBS News Texas I-Team works for you all the time. You got a tip or a question for them? You can reach them by phone or by email. Phone number 817-586-7211 or email, real simple, iteam@ktvt.com.